Hey everybody, it's Zach. Welcome back to the Heroverse, and guys, we are back again with another pre-show discussion live for Agatha All Along. Tonight we are going to be getting episode 7. I cannot believe we are so close to the 2-episode finale, which of course is next week. Cannot believe that we are kind of closing this, kind of closing out this show. It's been a great show so far, and I'm glad to see everybody back from last week. Of course, hey Bethany, hey Emily, hey Torin, hey Miguel, nice to meet you. QT, nice to see you in here again. Who else is in here? Crimzone, hello guys. Hi Crimzone, just in time. Guys, I'm just as excited as you are for tonight's episode. I have pictures up from last week's episode, so we're gonna kind of like look at them. And we're just going to talk about it. We're going to talk about kind of last week's episode and kind of talk about how we felt about last week's episode. I do have to log into Disney Plus in a few minutes here. So that way I can just do a quick jump over and end stream, of course, at 9 o'clock. And then when it hits like 9:45, I will start up the after party stream if you guys are new here. But I see a lot of familiar faces, so welcome everybody. I see we have 12 people in here. Thank you for everybody being in here. Okay, so Jamiggy, nice to see you, man. I'm glad to see everybody in here. Wow, we just jumped up to 15. Bad Karma, nice to see you in here. QT, you said, I'm excited to see how Wiccan develops. Same. I'm really excited. As you can see, I got some lights in the background. I added some lights. Oh, I almost forgot my overheads, guys. Like I said, I had to jump on here kind of quick. I kind of forgot I had to kind of switch things up. Let me switch this real quick, the lighting on here. Let me change it to the color I want. I think is that how I change it? Yes, that's how I change it. Okay, let me go back. I kind of missed the lighting how I want it. Okay, cool. Got it. Got that. Let me turn my overheads on. There we go. That looks a lot better. I was wondering why the lighting wasn't looking too good, but we got it. We got it. We're back. We're back to it. But I added some lights in the background. Red for Spider-Man. I added purple for Agatha right there. I have blue up there, but that's not blue. It's actually like purple. Why is that purple? There we go. Blue for Superman and Captain America. And then I have red and blue down there for Miles, Gwen, and also Ant-Man. So I got like it to look a little bit better. There's some lighting going on in the background to kind of give the studio more life. So let me know how you guys like the new lighting in the studio. Okay, S Marks, nice to see you back in here. Tyson, nice to see you too. You said, hey, how's it going? Emily, yeah, you said something. Okay, so Bethany, you said, what's up everyone? I love how everybody's asking how everybody is doing. It's always great to see that in the chat. Okay, so Bethany said, yeah, I heard him speak in his normal voice for the first time the other day. Lol, are you talking about Joe Locke? That he is British, yes. For anybody that maybe didn't know that. Okay, so Crimson, you said, I bet Wanda will return in the finale of Agatha All Along. I hope so, Crimson. Me and you are kind of right there. I think a lot of us are kind of hoping that Wanda returns. I think it's perfect. It's a perfect return for her. I think it makes sense, but who knows if it's gonna happen. I hope so, but if it doesn't happen, I don't want to let that ruin the fun experience I've had with the show. I would be even happy if we even got Tommy by the end of the series. I'll take it. If we can't get Wanda in this, maybe we'll get her in a future project, but I do feel like it's fitting for her to come back in this show, and then we see Tommy in Vision Quest, but we'll have to wait and see. Okay, you said, QT, you said, I'm not 100% sure he'll be as powerful as his mom. I mean, I don't know. He's pretty powerful. And that was with him not really knowing much, but him able to break a spell from the Scarlet Witch. So, mind you, the Scarlet Witch made that spell. So, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? It wasn't just Wanda. At that point, she was the Scarlet Witch when she kind of put Agatha into that, you know, kind of spell of her not, making sure she didn't know who she was. So, you never know. Let me see. Bethany said, the background looks great. Awesome set up, Zach. Thank you. I appreciate it, Bethany. Emily, you said just by the clip Marvel put up, I'm thinking it's gonna be Billy's Road. Interesting. I don't want to know too much, guys. I really like don't want to go out of my way to watch the clips because I want to be surprised, and I kind of want to share my excitement and my surprise with everybody. So I try not to watch the clips, but I do know that it is Lilia's episode tonight. I think it's going to be actually her road, to be honest, but then again, you never know. it could actually be Tommy's road. That would be very, very interesting. That would kind of, because we expect it to be Lilia's, but it'd be cool if they kind of, you know, flip us for a loop, or I guess you could say, take it, I don't know the word for it, but kind of like spin us for a loop, and then we end up finding out that's actually Tommy's road. That would be cool. Bad Karma, you said want to see Wanda develop a little more. I can't let go. I 100% agree. I don't want to let Wanda go either. I think there's more to be done with the character, and so does Lizzie Olsen. So I'm down. You know what I mean? I'm always down for Wanda to come back. Bethy said, oh, Billy's Road would be fun. I loved his flashback story last episode. Yeah. S. Mark, she said, Wiccan can become part of the Demi-Urge, so that's a pretty powerful. Bethany said, I was just watching Multiverse of Madness. It's such a good movie. It is. Multiverse of Madness is very underrated. I actually have the poster up. I do enjoy that movie. And it has such a Sam Raimi stamp on it, and I don't think that's a bad thing. And I think he really thrives with horror, and I think it was fun having him make that movie. And I think I thought what they did with Wanda, a lot of people say it didn't make sense. I mean, for the people that say Multiverse of Madness didn't make sense for the character development of Wanda, I feel like those are the people that kind of didn't pay attention to what, kind of don't really know what the Darkhold could do from watching Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. If you watched Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., you knew the power of what it could do, what the Darkhold could do. So I knew it made sense for her to kind of go back into, even if she said sorry for what she did in Westview, it made sense that the Darkhold, it's the Book of the Damned. It made sense that she would kind of go off the hinges and kind of, go to that evil Wanda, you know what I mean? But one that doesn't know any remorse for what she did because of she used the book. So it made sense for where it went with the character, but I think we have a bounce back for that character, hopefully coming soon in the MCU. At least that's what I hope. You said, Zach, how do you think the whole series will end? I'm not sure. I'm hoping Tommy and Wanda pop up, or one or the other. At the end of the day, I'll be happy with either, but it would be cool to see it. If I had to choose one or the other, I would choose Wanda popping up here, Tommy popping up in Vision Quest. But I don't know if that's what's going to end up happening. We'll just have to wait and see. S. March said, okay, that was a response to Bethany. Bethany said, you said if this was part of Phase 1, Nick Fury would be showing up. Well, you're exactly right. I do think so. You said Crimson. I hope so, yeah. Miguel, you said, is Lila... Wait, you said, so Lila, we could get back Flash of her, and 4 other characters. Most intrigued about Alice character because we learned more of her in episode 4, but I want to see more of her, so hopefully, I don't want to give too much away about surrounding Alice, because I did see something, but I'm not for sure true if it was real or not. I don't want to say it until we get the episode where maybe what I saw actually happens. I don't know. But there could be more coming with Alice. I'm not quite too sure if what I saw was true. You said, okay. Bethany, you said, oh, that was a response. Miguel, you said, pray they you said resurrect as Alice. Pray they resurrect Alice. You never know. Emily, you said maybe Billy's boyfriend is Teddy Hawking, but his nickname is Eddie. I don't know. Maybe that will get revealed at the end of the show. Maybe it'll get revealed in the finale when kind of things like settle down after the road. Maybe a week later he tells. What if he tries to tell, Wiccan tells Billy, I actually have a secret I wanted to tell you too, and he turns into hulking. You know what I mean? If he hulks up, that'd be cool. Don't know if it's gonna happen, but it's gonna be interesting to see what they do here. Was it okay? So, S. Mark, she said, Demi-Urge is like a primordial force of all creation or creating. I don't know how to say that or something. Okay, well, we know Billy is powerful, and in the comics, he's one of the most powerful sorcerers in the comics. So it's gonna be interesting. I do think they're not gonna downplay his magic, and I think for what we've seen so far, he's pretty powerful. And I do think that maybe he will be able to rival his mother, because we don't really know if Wanda does come back, what state she'll be in. I don't know if she might be powerful, but she might not be as powerful as she once was. Who knows? I don't know where Marvel's gonna take it. You know what I mean? Because I would say the Darkhold really kind of enhanced her power. But not to say she wasn't powerful before, but I think that she was a real force to be reckoned with, even when she had the Darkhold in her hands. But you never know. Maybe, you know, I feel like when she's not corrupt, she could do great things. So we'll just have to wait and see what they do with Wanda. You said Rio is doing her own thing, own agenda. Yeah, for sure, S-Marks. I don't doubt it. I'm just wondering, where's Rio? She's gonna pop up probably in tonight's episode, maybe in the 2-episode finale. I do feel like they're gonna wait to use her until like the episode 8 or episode 9, one or the other. I don't think we'll see her in tonight's episode. Probably not. QT said, I want them to make Ralph Boner a main character. Say, I want him to pop up in future MCU projects, kind of letting people know what's going on about certain things, like maybe some things he's found out on Reddit, and he kind of just goes around telling people like, oh, you know what I mean, it's telling people conspiracy theories and things, or people that think things are conspiracy theories, he's out there saying, no, they're real, this actually happened and this happened. Maybe he could be the new Luis. I don't know, but that would be really, really cool. I want to see more with that character. It seems that Evan Peters really enjoys that role, so why not bring him back? Let him do it. Bethy said, do we want Agatha to live by the end of this show? 100%. I don't want her to die. I want Agatha to stay around. I think they could do more with that character. And I do think that I hope this series ends where she's not just a villain. Because my main worry was it would just be a bounce back. We saw development, but I don't want there to be a drastic bounce back to her just being a villain for villain's sake. I like the character development we've been doing with her, but I just don't know where it's going to go. But we will find out, hopefully, in these next 2 episodes, or even maybe tonight, where she kind of, her headspace is at, of really what she wants. I feel like it still is power for her, but I feel like there's more to it. I feel like she's really connected. She's really, you know, got a bond with Teen, but now she knows him, of course, as Billy and Wiccan. So I do feel like, you know, she has a soft spot for him, and I feel like, you know, she has grown a heart. Whether she wanted to or not, I feel like that she kind of gained a son. Even though she lost a son, she kind of gained a son in a way. So I don't know. It's going to be interesting to see where that character goes in these next two to three or I guess next 3 episodes. So it's going to be interesting. Or next 2, I guess, after tonight's. Okay, so you said Alan. I'm probably pronouncing your name wrong, but I think it's Alan. Let me know. But you said, I think Lila will die, or Lilia will die. Really? Why do you say that? Miguel, you said, so Peter is rumored to be in the Young Avengers and be their leader? Peter? Like, you mean, like, I think you're kidding. I don't think that was confirmed. That would be funny, though, if, like, Peter, because we found out Ralph Boner's actual name is Peter. So, if I'm correct, so that would be cool. Like, if he had something to, like, I want him to have more, if I'm correct, if Peter was who Ralph Boner, his actual name is. Correct me if I'm wrong. Okay. So let's go. You said S-Marks, lol, good try, bro. Oh, okay. Jamiggy, you said we need speed, then Iron Lad. I mentioned Iron Lad in the previous, last week in the after party. I said, wasn't the kid from, I think his name was Harley? Wasn't Harley supposed to be Iron Lad? That when Iron Man 3 came out, that was the rumors that were going around that he was going to be Iron Lad. But people said to me that no, it has to be an ascendant. It has to be like Reed Richards' son or a descendant of Kang, or you know what I mean? Or I don't know. I mean, they could always change it. Harley could still be Iron Lad, you know what I mean? Without them going the whole Kang thing if they didn't really want to do that. So I don't know. I think we'll eventually hopefully get Iron Lad. At least that's what I hope. You said that would be a great role for Evan. Yeah. Okay, so you said, QT, did you guys hear about how Deadpool is gonna be the new Stan Lee and he will have cameos in every movie? QT, that would be cool. I did not hear that. I don't know how accurate that is, but that would be cool. I think if someone could do it, it would be fun with him doing it. I just don't know if they'll do that. Christian, you said, I think they really poured their heart out in this show. I agree. I think they really went all out with the show, and I feel like this show surprised many fans of the MCU, and this really, for a lot of the haters, I feel like a lot of people that were hating before gave the show a chance, and they ended up loving the show. I know there's a lot of people that just want to hate because that's just how some people are. Don't know why that is, but I feel like this show surprised a lot of people, and I'm glad that it, you know, for the people that haven't, that were supporting the show from day one, I'm glad that they could be the ones to be like, hey, you know, I said it was gonna be good. I said you guys should give it a shot. Look what happens when you give a show a shot. You get this. So, you know what I mean? I'm glad. I'm glad the show has been such a great fun ride. I'm glad. Okay, so as Mark said, I've heard a theory that Agatha will die in the series, but will come back as a ghost, helping people in the MCU, which is kind of comic accurate. That would be cool too. I mean, if they're gonna do that, I would be okay with it, as long as they keep the character around in some way. I'd be okay with it. Miguel, you said, I've made a rumor because I really need to see more of Peter Parker. Oh, Peter! Oh, so you're saying Peter Parker will be the leader of the Young Avengers? I don't know if, I don't think so. I think he's beyond the Young Avengers. I don't think. But that is a cool kind of rumor, or cool kind of theory that you want. That would be cool. I feel like he'll be perfect for the Young Avengers. I feel like he's an Avenger at this point. I would say he's beyond the Young Avengers. Maybe if it was Peter Parker from Civil War, I would be like, okay, yeah, I could see him going with the Young Avengers for a time period and then graduate to an Avenger. But Spider-Man is such a big name, I just never thought that they would put him in the Young Avengers category. Not hating on the Young Avengers, I love the Young Avengers. I really want to see them, probably me more than a lot of people want to actually see that movie happen, but I just feel like Peter's beyond the Young Avengers when he's fought in space. You know what I mean? I feel like he's beyond it. Okay. So you said young Kang variant. Yeah. So I don't think they'll go with that, but I would like if they made Harley Iron Lad. I'd be okay with it if they don't want to do the whole Kang variant, and they still could. We don't know really how much Kang is involved. Going into Avengers Doomsday and Avengers Secret Wars, you never know. Time will tell what they'll want to do with that character. I feel like they kind of left it open-ended, where they kind of ended it in Loki. If they made it where they could be like, oh, we ended it in Loki, or oh, we kind of will do more with the character in the future. They kind of left it open-ended where I could see them pick up that character maybe in the future, but who knows? But I would be okay if he's not a descendant and he's just Harley getting the mantle and becoming Iron Lad. I'd be okay with it. Did you see the new clip for this episode? Alan, I did not watch it, and I'm planning on not watching it because I want to be surprised. Crimson, you said hopefully we see the Wizard, Robert Frank, in the near future. The Wizard? I don't know how to say that, but who knows, maybe. Bethany, you said, I agree, a lot of effort went into this show. I love how there's so many I think you meant practical effects. Yeah, I appreciate that too. You said, I think Kamala could take up the leader role. That's what I'm saying. I think Kamala, they're kind of making her, she's the Nick Fury, and she will be the one running the Young Avengers, which I feel like is fitting. I feel like she's been the one doing it the longest, I believe, besides Kate Bishop, where I could see Kamala being the leader. You know what I mean? Especially what she did in the Marvels. I think she has the right to be the leader, in my personal opinion. You said, sorry about me making up a rumor. I just really want to see more Peter. Oh, same. I'm perfectly fine if you want to go rumor away. Like, I love hearing people kind of talking about what they want to see. At that point, it's not even really a rumor. It's kind of like, you just saying that you want to see something. It's like what you hope is gonna happen, which I totally agree with that. You know what I mean? I really want to see more of Peter Parker too, and I think we will. I think, between Spider-Man 4 filming next year and then it probably coming out in 2026, I think we're gonna have so much more Peter Parker. I do think so. I think we're gonna have a lot more. So I'm excited. I'm excited to see the future of Spider-Man. I don't tell me you get better, probably Miles Morales, cause for obvious reasons. Where you said, rumor, I just really want to see more Peter Parker, but don't tell me you get better, probably Miles Morales, because for obvious reasons. I love Miles Morales, and I think we will get him eventually too. I don't think he'll be in the next movie. I think he'll be in like Spider-Man 5, but never say never. You know what I mean? Possibilities are endless. Who knows? Okay, so Miguel, you said, so there's a show I used to watch. It's called Marvel Rising. It's decent. And it's like Young Avengers, but renamed. It had Miss Marvel America Chavez, Ironheart, all of the young teen superheroes. I think I've watched this movie. It wasn't a show. I think it was a movie. I know there was like a movie. I can't think of it. It's on Disney Plus, and it's about the like the descendants of the Avengers kids essentially. And I forget what it's called, but I really enjoyed that movie when I was younger, and I still do. I love it. It's on Disney Plus. It's about like the Avengers kids. It's really, really cool. It's kind of like their take on the Young Avengers. It's really, really cool. It might be called Young Avengers. I don't know, but it's great. You said you need a strategist as the lead. I would say Kate Bishop. That S marks, I could see that too, but I feel like Kamala has, I hate to say it, like Kamala, I mean, actually, I don't even need to hate to say it. Kamala, I feel like is more experienced. I feel like Kamala has fought bigger foes. Not to downplay Kate, because I love Kate Bishop, but Kate Bishop only fought the Tracksuit Mafia. Like, that's little league compared to fighting the Kree. So, in my personal opinion, I feel like Kamala could do it, and I'd be okay. I feel like she should do it. Now, if they want to be co-leads, fine, I'm okay with that, but I don't know if I agree as much that Kate should be the lead. You know what I mean? When she's not the one recruiting the team, then again, I don't know. Who knows? We'll have to wait and see. Miguel, you said, so there's a show. Yeah, okay, I did read that. You said Kamala. You said Kamala is to go with the flow for a leader. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Kamala's grown a lot. She's not that, kid from Jersey City anymore. You know what I mean? She's really, like, experienced now in the superhero game. Especially after the Marvels. I could see her being a lead. I could see it. But we'll have to wait and see. S marks. We'll have to wait and see. I agree, Mark. Okay, you agree about Kate being okay. I mean, all right. Bethany said America Chavez is one of my favorite new characters. I hope we get to see her more. I definitely think so. I think we'll see her in the next Doctor Strange movie. I guarantee it. I know we're gonna see her in Young Avengers at some point. We're gonna see more of these new faced characters because we're bringing out the old and bringing in the new. So we're gonna see more of the younger heroes. I do think so. So, was it? Okay, so Miguel, you said more examples. Inferno, Patriot, Eddie, Ghost Spider, Miles Morales. I'm really excited if they actually bring those characters because they're not mentioned nothing to comics. Oh, they're not mentioned nothing to comics. Okay, well. I don't know about Ghost Spider because of the whole Sony of it all, but it would be cool. I would be down for it if we had like a Gwen, you know what I mean, a part of the Young Avengers. But that's a lot to build up. Maybe in future things if they want to do that, because I believe Ghost Spider, from what I've seen from, yeah, that's a name for Gwen's Spider-Man. You know what I mean, Ghost Spider. So I don't know. That probably won't be until the perceivable future, but you never know. You never know. I mean, maybe in the next 2 to 3 years that could happen. Depending on when the Young Avengers is going to happen. I think it's going to be sooner than that, but you never know. Let me see. Jamaica said, I forgot America Chavez exists. Yeah, she does. That's funny, though. QT said, I hope RDJ has Doom doesn't mess with the endgame ending. It won't. It definitely won't. I don't know why, and again, I don't know why people are afraid of that, because they're two different characters. They are two different people. It's not our RDJ. It's not our Iron Man. If anything, if they want to do a storyline where it's Iron Man, but it doesn't name himself Iron Man, he names himself Dr. Doom, I would be okay with that. If his name is Tony Stark, let's just say, but he doesn't come up with the moniker of Iron Man, but he comes up with the name of Dr. Doom, I'm okay with that. Even if it's not Victor Von Doom, I'm not gonna have a flip out like most people will. I'm okay with the change if they want to do something different. A lot of people get confused sometimes. Marvel doesn't take everything from the comics. Marvel likes to tweak things that happen in the comics. They like to take a lot of stuff, you know what I mean, from the comics, like storylines, but they love to tweak them and make them their own. So if he is named Tony Stark, but doesn't come up with the name Iron Man, it comes up with the name, not Victor Von Doom, but Dr. Doom, I'm okay with that. If let's say it is he is a dude that looks like Tony Stark, but his name is Victor Von Doom and he goes by the name of Dr. Doom, I'm okay with that too. I'm willing to let Marvel cook, and either way it goes, I'm happy with that. I don't think it's going to affect RDJ's portrayal as Iron Man because they're not touching that. It's not, they're not like they're bringing him back to life, that version of Iron Man, our Iron Man, and putting him in as Doctor Doom. They're not doing that. They'd be dumb to do that, and I don't think Marvel is dumb to do that. So I have no worries. I think it's all going to be great. Okay. Let me see. Feeling Marvel's building. I'll have to go back a little bit just to catch up. Okay, I did read that, QT. It's called Next Avengers. Yes, Next Avengers of Tomorrow. I love that movie. It's great. You said, Jamaica, you said Marvel Rising is a show. I've never watched it then, maybe. I don't think I've ever watched it. Miguel, you said, I feel like as a Marvel is building up, if the whole Avengers die, we will have a whole team. Well, the teams will be grown up, matured, and I'm actually really excited to see them grow up in the MCU. Same. As Marks, you said, I think Sony is gonna do what every character that they think can make them money in the moment. Yeah, but who knows if they're gonna want to work with Marvel, because we see what they're doing over with the Sony universe shit, and it's trash. So I don't know. Who knows? Marvel got lucky, or I guess the Russos got lucky trying to make that deal with Sony to get Spider-Man into our universe, and so we can have our Spider-Man. So you said that's why the Spider-Man movies are awful. Who? That's why the Spider-Man-less Spider-Man movies are awful. I don't know what that Spider-Man-less. I don't know what is that. Yeah, let me know what you mean by that, S Marks. But he said Sony needs to let Marvel handle the superhero stuff. It does good in the Into the Spider-Verse. Yes, Into the Spider-Verse. But Madam Web should have been fun, and Morbius should have been fun. Instead, they were just bad. Exactly. Hogmolly, you said DCU reboot surrounding and looking quite strong. Hopefully, it motivates Marvel to get their head down. Wait, their head down. Well, you said their head down and pen on paper. I don't see what you just said. I think Marvel has nothing to worry about. And again, if you have faith what James is gonna do with the DCU, and you're liking what you're seeing, that's great. But I have very little faith in the reboot with DC. I do. I'm sorry. I don't. Anytime we get news for it, I'm not really excited. I have my worries. I feel like it's just gonna. In my personal opinion, like I said, I'm willing to see what happens when the movies start releasing and the projects start releasing. But I just haven't been happy with what James Gunn's done with DC so far. With Peacemaker, I liked, but I don't think it has any rewatchability. I haven't rewatched it ever since it came out, and I didn't like his Suicide Squad. So I'm gonna be honest. I also don't see. Again, some people think that Marvel has been slacking on a lot of things. I personally don't. I actually feel like I've been enjoying a lot of the projects that they've been releasing. I'm not one of those people that just hasn't been enjoying things. I've been enjoying pretty much all the stuff that they've released. Some things I think that, could have been better in terms of like writing maybe, or a little bit of things that they could have switched here and there, but I don't think it needs to fear what DC is doing, and that's just my personal opinion. You said, was it? You said, I'm gonna see Kraven, but my expectations are really, really low. Exactly, yeah, same. Okay, this is a response to Bethany. I'm loving with the name of these characters. They're treating them well, like it's actually good. Like I'm waiting for it, like it can be a show, and then they contained the Avengers trilogy with all of them. Yeah. I do like it too. That they're kind of doing something a little bit different. They're kind of introducing a lot of characters in the shows and weaving them into like movies, and then they're gonna lead them into like an Avengers movie. It is really, really cool. Stebby, I think that's your name. Let me know if I'm correct. You said, I'm so nervous for tonight's episode. How so? Why are you nervous for tonight's episode? Stebby, you said, I'd love a live action next Avengers storyline set in alternate universe. That would be cool. I think that'd be cool. Sorry guys, I'm kind of behind a little bit. I'm trying to catch up. Miguel, you said the only way Spider-Man will come into the Young Avengers if Sony drops their stupid contract with Marvel. I swear, if Madam Web was owned by Marvel, it would have won an Oscar. I do. Maybe not an Oscar, but I feel like it would have been 1,000 times better if Marvel actually owned the Spider-Man property. You know what I mean? And actually made these spin-off movies. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Made these spin-off movies and made them fight Spider-Man eventually. You know what I mean? I just feel like it would have been better, but sadly that's not the case. Sony just needs to give up the rights already. It's ridiculous. S. Mark said Spider-Man's verse movies that I don't have. Spider-Man, haha. Well, you said the Spider-Man verse movies that don't have Spider-Man. Ha. Oh, so you're saying the Sony verse? Yeah, that shit's trash. If that's what you're saying, I agree with you. Alice, nice to see you. Said hey everyone. Crimson, all we're missing from the Young Avengers member is Patriot. Yeah, I don't know. I think we'll get Patriot because we got introduced to Patriot. He's Eli. So we're gonna get Eli Bradley at some point. He'll get the serum, maybe even in what do you call him? Maybe we'll get him introduced to the Young Avengers, and maybe Kamala will show up as the end credit to Captain America: Brave New World. You never know. I think it's gonna happen sooner rather than later. I think it's bound to happen probably in Brave New World. If not, it'd be an end credit. I think so. Patriot, you said. Okay, let me move back. Okay, so Stebby, you said James Gunn doing too many small character plans. Like, why are we starting with Creature Commandos when we have legit popular characters? I agree with you there. Creature Commandos, I think, is stupid. I have no interest in that. I think I think he's rushing things too much a little bit, in my personal opinion. I'm a little bit worried about the Superman movie because I think there's just too many characters in the movie. But we'll just have to wait and see. I really can't really. I mean, I can judge it on what I've been seeing from the set photos, but I want to actually judge it when a trailer comes out. So I don't know. I'm just not really loving what's going on with DC, in my personal opinion. But I don't know. That's just me. You said, was anyone actually able to get the Steelbook, the Deadpool and Wolverine Steelbook? Me, unfortunately, no. Astro, you said hello. Can't wait for episode 7. Also, I'm so glad that Jack Schaefer will be doing the Scarlet Witch movie. Did that get announced officially? I don't know. You said Bethany, I looked at every Walmart around. Yeah, I couldn't find it either. Stebby said Crimson, we have a Patriot. Yeah, that we do. Yeah, we do. I think it's Hugomali. Let me know if I'm probably saying your name wrong. If I am, sorry. Why did the MCU start with Iron Man and not Spider-Man? Because at the time, we didn't have the rights to Spider-Man, I believe. We didn't have the movie rights, I think. I think so. I don't think we had the movie rights at the time. I think Sony still had it. Or I guess, yeah, Sony still had it. Okay. Alice, you did, hey, or you said, hey, Bethany. Molly, you said, silly point of view, and no, yeah, the quality checker that James has implemented, making sure no bad scripts get through is ideal, because so far it's got 3 highly praised shows and you say is it docu? Okay, well, what are the 3 highly praised shows? Because he didn't do Penguin. He had nothing to do with that. Penguin was already made. That's one thing DC fans don't really know. Penguin, there's no credit that goes to him for Penguin. He didn't make the show. He made Peacemaker, and that was it. And he's making Creature Commandos. Those are the only 2 shows that one already came out, liked it, doesn't have rewatchability, and the other one I just don't care for because it's for characters I don't care. It's literally Suicide Squad, but cartoons. Like I don't care for it. You know what I mean? And I don't know. I'm a little bit more open and not blindsided by people saying James Gunn did great with Marvel, he's going to do great with DC, when he had Kevin looking over what he was doing. I think about the behind the scenes of it all. But who knows? I mean, we have to wait until we actually see product come out. Because he only has really one show and a doc that I don't think he even did the doc. I don't think he had anything I mean, yeah, I think he had a, yeah, I don't think he had anything really, I don't think he, like, did anything with the doc, with, about Christopher Reeves. You know what I mean? I don't think he had anything to do with it either. What was it? S. Marks, you said, I don't think Madam Web was that bad. Hot take, I guess. Yeah, I didn't like it. Yeah, I get that. Really, that is really a hot take. Miley Cyrus, that's funny. If you all spoil it for me, let it be known. Yeah, heads will roll. No one's gonna be spoiling it here for you. You're good, because we're having an after party stream after the fact. Justin, yeah, Justin, you said let's go pre-show. This is cool. Thank you, Justin. I appreciate you coming in here. Thank you. Feel free to subscribe. Feel free to subscribe. You know what I mean? It's great. It's great. Alice said at least 2025 will get Thunderbolts, Captain America, Brave New World, and Fantastic Four. That's what I'm looking forward to. That's my motivation going into next year. Expectations very low for DC going into next year. At least the proper stuff. I know we're not getting Batman next year. I wish we were getting the Batman next year, but we're getting it in, like, I think at 2026, I think, which sucks. Was it? Hugmo, you said, I agree, Iron Man was a complete unknown. Was he not? Yeah, well, not really an unknown, but he wasn't, I wouldn't say he was as popular as Spider-Man. But he was pretty known, but unknown for the people that didn't read comics. So I guess you could say you are right in a way. He was unknown to the public that didn't read comics, but known for the people that did, because that was the kind of the core people of Marvel, was Iron Man, Captain America, Ant-Man, and like Hulk and Spider-Man. Like those were the main people. Thor. So those are kind of the main ones. Pre-show, 28 minutes, counting down. Yes, guys. Agatha's gonna be dropping in a few minutes here. Super excited to get into tonight's episode. Super excited. Make sure to put notifications on for the after party stream. Homo, you said, haha. It's Hogo. Oh, you said it's Hogo Millie. No problem. Okay, so it's Hugo Millie. Am I saying it right now? Let me know if I'm saying it. Sorry if I'm saying your name wrong. Bethany said, yeah, that's true. Rights were so hard to get. Spider-Man, they're still hard. Yes, they are. Sony's putting up a fight for that one. Hugo, you said the point is more so you don't need a popular team of characters to start a universe. Okay. That is true. That is true. I'll give you credit with that one. If the writing is good, you never know. I will give you credit there, because they did with Iron Man. Iron Man was the one that kind of started the MCU, and he wasn't really a super popular character, but it worked out. So you make a good point. If the writing is right, it could be good. I just have no interest in Creature Commandos. Okay. Let's, Beth, you said, I don't forget about Daredevil. Yes, Daredevil. We're getting Thunderbolts, Brave New World, and Fantastic Four. Exactly. Got to go by. Okay, thank you, QT, for coming in. I hope to see you in the after party. Thank you again. You said, Homo, you said Penguin went into production after he came in control and added notes. DC Studios, same with Reeve, documentary, and Peacemaker is the DCU canon. And, well, some of it is. He did say that, came out and said some of it is and some of it isn't canon with Peacemaker, which is stupid. And that character wasn't as popular as he was prior. Yeah, Peacemaker, I definitely don't think was popular. He wasn't until James Gunn did stuff with him. But for me personally, I'm glad you're excited, but I'm pretty sure, like, again, everything, whether they took the notes or not for Penguin, I don't think was confirmed. I think a lot of the show was already done, even when he came on board, I believe. So, I don't know, I guess we'll really never know, but I don't know. I don't think that's something I would give him credit for. A lot of people aren't giving him credit for Penguin because he really wasn't the one that did Penguin. You know what I mean? It's like I think that's kind of discounting the people that were the ones that made the Penguin. You know what I mean? I just feel like people are giving James a little bit too much credit, in my personal opinion. I can't wait for Eyes of Wakanda. Same. I can't wait for Eyes of Wakanda 2. It's going to be awesome. I'm excited to have another animated show about Wakanda. I'm really excited. Especially Ryan Coogler, I believe, is coming back to make that show, that animated series. I am excited. I'm enjoying the Penguin. Colin Farrell is great. Yeah, he is. He is great. Miguel, you said you need to check Fortnite, because during our Prime again and God Chapter 2 is coming back. Also, on top of that Chapter 6, the streamer, you said the streamer, to be a chill refresh of the game, you need to go back to the game. I went back like last week and I just did not enjoy it. Probably when we get a new map and new everything, maybe I'll get back on. I'm not sure. I'm not too quite sure how I'm feeling. I think I'm kind of done with Fortnite, if I'm being honest. But you said, yeah, okay, you said, okay. You said, no, but it all falls under the quality checker. Yeah, the quality checker, yeah. I will agree there. There's a quality implement, making sure that everything is quality, but, you know what I mean? That still doesn't say that he gets the credit for, because he's quality checking. I wouldn't say he gets the credit for the writing that they did. And the things that they did, you know what I mean? That's just my view on it, but I get what you're saying. Implemented with MCU, he laid a lot of foundations for you said the entirety of the universe, with most you said solicited stuff. Okay. TP, you said let's go episode 7. Let's go episode 7, guys. The episode's gonna be dropping in a few minutes. It is 8:41. Okay, people are underestimating. You underestimate the more unknowns, but they are what you said populate your universe, and if you make them great characters, they become more. Yeah, that I agree with you there. Iron Man wasn't known. Yeah, well, he was known in the comics for Marvel readers, but he wasn't really known for a lot of people that weren't reading comics back in the day. Until the MCU made Iron Man more of a known character. Yeah, I agree with you there. If the writing is good, you can make an unknown character great. But I haven't seen a character so far that has been brought out in DC that was unknown, that I wanted to keep going back to that character that was unknown, that I liked for a minute and wanted to keep going back to see what that character has been up to. For instance, I have no care for Peacemaker 2. But I kind of want to get off the kind of the DC topic, because we're kind of, you know, I want to kind of stay on the Agatha topic a little bit more here. Iron Man wasn't, yeah, I read that. Stebby, you said Iron Man has never been unknown, Hugo. He was the lead in every Marvel Avengers show or movie prior to MCU 2. Yeah, I agree with you there. Like Hugo Strange. Yeah, like Hugo Strange, yeah. Love it. Hugo said no, he wasn't. He was known amongst comics and some gamers. That's what I'm saying, yeah. Like, he was known in the comics for the comic readers back in the day before the MCU picked him up, and he was known in the games. But it became more when the MCU, you know, made Iron Man 1. You know what I mean? It was more global knowing of that character. The MCU really made it for a lot of the characters that weren't, that just for comic readers, or not just for comic readers, for people that didn't read comics, made them known. That's why people really got to give credit where credit is due for Marvel, because they made a lot of more people want to go back and read comics about the characters that they didn't know about when the movies came out, and knew that they existed in the comics, and like, oh my god, that made them want to go read the comics. So that's why I give so much praise to Marvel, because they really did it right, and making people, they brought up comic book sales like the MCU. Like, that's what they did. You said, hey Bethany, everything okay? How about you? Everything's okay. How about you? Okay. Hugo, you said, but Creature Commandos is more so the you said prologue, like the bank mission in GTA, but Superman would be the start. I'm not sure what you mean. The bank mission of GTA, but the start? But the Creature Commandos would be more of a prologue, like the bank mission. Oh, okay, I get you. Okay, I know what you're saying. Okay. As Mark, you said, Penguin is Matt Reeves' universe. No, exactly. That too. That's why another reason why I'm not giving him credit, because it had nothing to do with him. Like, yes, I understand he's saying, oh, that looks good, put it out, but we can't give him, like, you guys know what I mean. We can't give him credit like he's the one that made the show, when it isn't his. It's not connected to his universe. People I feel like are making it sound like it is. It's a very weird topic all around. That's why I don't really like talking about it too much. Him and Reeves are on text communication. You said maiming. Well, you said managing sure they don't trend over with which Batman characters to use. Creature Commandos has 3. Okay. You said making. Okay. Kylo Ren. Okay, Kylo Ren. That's cool to have someone have the name of Kylo Ren in the chat. I heard I had friend that was surprised that the Penguin was a comic book based. They thought it was a mafia show. Okay, that is actually funny. Like that's what I've been saying too. Is that I don't know. I'm not really into mafia shows really. So Penguin really isn't my cup of tea. And yeah, I liked Colin Farrell, but he wasn't really a get for me to want to go watch the Penguin. So I don't know. But I think a lot of people are kind of like, oh, I didn't know. I thought this was just a mafia show. I could see that. Stebby, you said Penguin is good, but where the heck is Batman? That's another thing. Yeah, I see. That's the thing, is that every question you guys are answering, I've answered when watching the show, and I'm still keeping up with the show. But it's just I don't understand why Batman's not in it, and people will make defenses on why that is, but I just don't buy it. I don't buy it. But yeah. Guys, it is 8:46. Episode's gonna be dropping in any minute here. 20 minutes left. Yep. You said S Marks. You said the you said the antiception is hot. The antiception is hot. What do you mean? What is that? I don't know what you mean. Sebi, you said you think Lilia survives tonight. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. I don't know. Part of me wants to say yeah, but you never know. This show has been a loose cannon. Like I don't know. Because I was surprised about Alice. I didn't see that coming, and then it happened. So who knows? I was surprised about Miss Hart. Or I guess you could say, I don't know why I'm forgetting her name right now, but about her, I didn't see that coming, but it happened. Who knows? We're about to find out, though. I am excited. You said Marvel Rivals, though, will be what Marvel needs. Overwatch it's you said imperative, each character's name, so this for Marvel will be so good. Yeah, I'm not really too excited for Marvel Rivals, but I know it's gonna be free, so I'll give it a shot. You said World Bridge, nice to see you. You said at last you said at least in spirit. Yeah, okay, love it. S Marks, you said I started loving Marvel in the 90s, awesome, and Iron Man was always a thing. Yeah, Iron Man was always a thing. I know that. I think no one's disagreeing with that. It's just I feel like the MCU made him more popular for the non-comic readers. I think we can all agree with that. I heard you said it's almost here. It's almost here, guys. I'm gonna be ending stream in any moment, guys. So make sure to like the after party stream and kind of put in your kind of your last minute theories over there, and kind of say your last minute theories here before episode 7 drops. Let me know your last minute theories. But I'm gonna be ending stream in a few minutes. I heard the actor for Blue Beetle would play Nova. Yeah, I heard that too. I know that was a false confirmation that he was playing Nova. I don't know how I feel because I love Shula Manadawenya. I love him in Cobra Kai, but he's already Blue Beetle, so I think that would be weird. What I don't want to end up happening, I've been saying this, I don't want flip-flopping. I don't want people from DC that are doing stuff in DC to come to Marvel, and I don't want people that are doing stuff with Marvel to go over to DC. It's too much. It's too much. When there's so many other actors out in the world, can we get fresh faces a little bit? Can we please do that? I find it more DC is doing it, what James is doing it. He's taking everybody from Marvel to do what he's doing over there, and it's frustrating. It's annoying. I don't like it, personally. You said exactly. No one is giving him credit. You said no one is giving him credit. I wouldn't say no one's giving him credit. You know what I mean? I just feel like he should not get credit for something he really didn't produce or write or come up with the design of the show. You know what I mean? Matt Reeves deserves the credit. You know what I mean? It's like, and that's fair. I don't see how it wouldn't be fair. World Birds, you said my last comment was a reply to returning theory. I think she's gonna return somehow. Her trial isn't done yet. Oh, about Alice? Is that what you're talking about? Let me know, Stebby, if that's or World Bridge, if that's what you're talking about. Stebby said Crimson. I think that was a fake rumor because he said he'd like to play him. Okay. Hey. Oh, Kylo. Yeah, Kylo, are you saying hey to me? And hey, Kylo, if you're saying hey to me. Sebby said they showed the Jen and Lila in the trailer during tonight's trial. Yeah, they'll be in tonight's episode for sure. I just don't know whose trial it is. I think Emily said, I think if I'm correct, it was Emily, if you're still in here, you said earlier that you think it's going to be Tommy's trial. The whole Wizard of Oz thing, but we'll have to wait and see. I think that's a pretty cool theory. Because we expect it to be Lilia's, but it would be cool if it wasn't. You said 15, Bethany. Yeah, I guess it's going to be dropping in any minute. I got to get out of here to start my reaction for Patreon. And I'll start up the after party at like 9:45. Hugo, you said, yeah, Cruz, Sophia Falcone outshines. It's unreal how good she is. Yeah, she is great. I will say that. Yeah, she's definitely been a standout, the actress that's been playing Sophia. Bethany, you said, I'm really curious to see how X-Men factor into this. I loved them so much in the 90s. They're truly the first superheroes I ever met. Yeah, I'm really excited to see how the X-Men kind of come in here. Bethany, you said 14 minutes to S Marks. Sophie Falcone is great. Yes, I'm really enjoying the character. Yeah, I am too. Kylo, you said Sharon. Okay. Worldbridge, you said you never know with this show. Total loose cannon. Exactly. You never know. You never know who's gonna live, who's gonna die, who might come back. Never know. You said her badge is from. You said, and her badge is from Talbot's. Marks, you said, yes, Kylo, never let go. Okay. Never let go. You said, I think Lilia's sacrifices herself to destroy the Salem 7. Interesting. That is interesting. Don't blame her, lol. Miguel, you said, yo, I know you hate Fortnite right now. Yeah, that's the thing, is that it's a love-hate with me with Fortnite. And again, I do think at some point I will probably play again, but this season has just been so tough with all these. I hate the mythics and stuff in the game. It's been very sweat. But at one point, if they bring old maps back, I might come back. But as of right now, I don't know. I know, but you said it will get better because you're fixing everything. They said, you said because you're fixing everything, and usually OG, usually now hate Fortnite. But trust me, if you play like chapter 6 or 2, you will feel better. Yeah, if those are 6 and 2 are those the old ones? Correct me if I'm wrong, because the season we have now I'm not liking. I think 2 is an old one, but 6 I don't even know what chapter we're on with Fortnite. Yeah. Yes, I really want more fresh faces. Yeah, Tom Hiddleston was a fresh face at one point. He definitely was. I agree. I love Angelina Jolie, but I don't know if I loved her as Thena. I mean, I loved her as Thena, but all I saw was Angelina Jolie. Lol. Oh, Tom. I love Tom Hiddleston. I love Loki. Loki's my favorite series. So, yeah. Alice, you said, World Bridge, you said, Alice's trial may not be done either, but I was talking Earth and Air. Okay. Hugo, you said we are behind in the, you said we are behind in the chat, BDW. We are behind in the chat? What do you mean? We are behind in the chat, BDW. Okay. It's Lilia's because it's based on stereotypes which she hates. Okay. Tyson, you make a good point with that one. We'll have to just wait and see. But guys, I'm gonna read these last ones and then I gotta get out of here because it is 8:54. So I'm gonna try to read as many as I can before I head out of here. So if I don't get it, I'm sorry, but I gotta definitely go over to my reaction for tonight's episode. Stereotypes, okay, you cameo back after you watch post-show live or no? Do you come back? Sebi, I do come back. I have an after-party discussion that is up right now, set for 9:45. You can go actually over right now, over on my YouTube channel, and actually go there. So if you go here, if you go to my live category, there's an after party discussion that we will be doing. Of course, it's right here, after party for episode 7. Definitely make sure to put notifications on and subscribe. I would love to have you here, a part of the channel, Stebby, so make sure to do so. Okay, so Salem 7 had a terrible, underbearing, we said, the Salem 7 had a terrible, unbearing, thanks, Agatha, yeah, or unburying, thanks, Agatha, yeah. Okay, yeah, Marks said, they are silly in the comics, Bethany, so I enjoy the change, okay. It comes out in 8:01. It actually comes out at 9 for me, at least, because I live on the East Coast. For anybody that doesn't know out there, it comes out for 9 for me. Oh, we're behind, so you guys are ahead. So you guys watching it, make sure to put no spoilers in. But guys, I'm about to end stream right now. Make sure to go to put notifications on for the after party spoiler discussion for episode 7 of Agatha All Along. It's up right now. You can put notifications on, and we'll start the stream after I'm done with my reaction over on Patreon. Thank you for everybody coming in here, and thank you for everybody that liked the stream. Make sure to like the stream before you get out of here and go put notifications on for the after party stream. We have 15 likes. Let's try to get to 43. We got 43 people watching in here, and let's try to get some and make sure to subscribe tonight. Make sure to subscribe because we're on the road to hitting to getting deep in 1,000 subscribers. So let's see this channel keep growing. I love to see the channel growing, the community growing. So thank you. But without further ado, guys, that was the pre-show discussion stream for episode 7 of Agatha. I hope everybody has a great day, a safe day, and I'll see you guys in the after party stream at around 9:45. Or around, wait, yeah, we're not 9, right, 9:45? Yeah, 9:45. Peace.